at Billy Burchard Foundation. Please accept this heartfelt and most sincere appreciation for your generous support at Camp Sunshine. Your gift brought joy and happiness to my family, and that cannot be described in the words of this humble letter. I'm a mother of 3 amazing children, ages 6, 9, and 11. My husband is presently serving at the U.S. Air Force and is stationed in Iraq. He has been deployed in the past, but he will tell you that the stress of his career and absence from our family cannot compare to the stress and anxiety that came into our lives when our daughter Caroline was diagnosed with inoperable and incurable brain tumor. Camp Sunshine has become the respite for our family. We came here and laughed, relaxed, and escaped for a few moments in time from our routine and reality. We spent uninterrupted and much-needed family time together. We brought our daddy photograph with us on the trip. As ironic as it may seem, being together with cancer families and children day in and day out, Camp Sunshine really is the place to escape from it all. We were able to let our guard down and have fun. While here, the children thrive as individuals, be it from winning a game of bingo, paddling along in a kayak on the lake, swinging a hula hoop in a talent show, or this week skiing for the very first time. Camp Sunshine releases something magical within them. It is such an amazing feeling as a parent to see them so happy. You provided our family with memories that will last forever and experiences of a lifetime. Thank you again and again, most sincerely, Sarah Hillington. I would like you all to meet Mike Smith from Camp Sunshine.
So this has become a special day for me in particular over the last several years. I think the 3 things that come to mind are, one is remembrance. Billy was one of the all-time great people that I've ever come across as a patient. And I've taken care of tons and tons of people, but Billy, I can remember him coming in one day, and I've told this story before in different venues outside of here, he said, everyone's kind of mad at me that I'm not more angry about the fact that I'm dying of pancreatic cancer. And he goes, what do I have to be angry about? I married the love of my life. I have 2 wonderful kids who I love dearly. And I have friends and family coming out the yin-yang, I think was the word you used.
One more blunt than that.
That love me tremendously. It's not too many people that I meet that actually have that kind of wisdom and insight. The second thing is charity. This is really becoming one of the great charities in the New England area. It was recently honored. Susan and the clan just do tremendous work. And then the third thing that it always brings home to me is the fight against pancreatic cancer. It will go on, we will endure, and we will win. Someday, we will.
You look fantastic. Where's Mrs. Cronin? My God! There might be a little snow on the roof, but there's plenty of coal in the furnace right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to direct your attention to my clothing line. I'm wearing the Carlos Fernando de Castillo line. It's available at the Mashpee Commons. Where's Tom Powers? Looks good, Dave. Powers, you'd have no idea. Where is he? There, look, ladies and gentlemen. He's back there. There's Tom. He borrowed his wife's hat today, so that he fit in. Tom is wearing, of course, his Talbot's ensemble. He's not wearing boxers today. You know, the only thing separating us from him is a thin layer of gabardine. Folks, I look forward to this event. I have, and this is the God's honest truth, I have never seen such enthusiasm carried year to year. I said to Bobby D earlier, I said, it seems as though Billy left us like a month ago because of the enthusiasm of this crowd and the friendship. And yes, Billy does have friends up the yin-yang. It is amazing. I am delighted to be a part of it. So that's the only serious thing I'll say. And I know Mrs. Burchard's here, so there's not a chance I'm going to keep this clean. I don't care whether you're here or not, all right? Folks, you know, the things that really, I just signed up for Camp Sunshine. This is Pissa, all right? I got 5 kids. You guys can play golf the rest of the summer. I'm going to Camp Sunshine for archery. They actually let you go out to live animals. It's wicked cool. Look it, this is such a great cause. As you know, we take MasterCard, Visa, American Express, we take Mobile, Sunoco, we take Mashpee Commons gift cards, Simon Mall, Mobile, Sunoco, Rhodes Brothers, Stop and Shop, and Speed Pass. We don't take BP cards. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, as I look across, I'm delighted. David Crowley, ladies and gentlemen, has joined us after landing his plane earlier today. David, like so many JetBlue pilots, if you don't have a load on, why bother getting in the cockpit, right? You know why the beverage card is always the last one to come to your seats? Because they serve the pilots first. But seriously, they finally stopped that leak. This is perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, no one knows this. They actually put a wedding ring on the Gulf leak. It stopped putting out immediately. What do you want? I write my own material. Kenny Dwayne. Look at that. There's a guy that shops at his own store. Oh, man. I remember those in like the 80s. Those were Tessa. They're back. Are they back? Oh, David Ryan, I love you. Man, oh, man. David is conquering the world, and it's true. We will beat this. There's no doubt in my mind. But where's my favorite doctor that is moonlighting as a taxi driver? Someone said it's a Hawaiian theme. I say we all look like Dr. Carlos. That's it, you know? What's that? Oh, what a lame excuse. He's in surgery. Oh, yeah. Where are his priorities, huh? Doesn't he know we're here for a pig roast? Which, by the way, Paul Gallagher's from Weymouth, pig roast in Weymouth. Bunch of guys talking about fat chicks. Ooh! Ooh! That was at 151 right at the Rotary. I go, how do I get Paul? There it is, right there. But all these Crowley kids are growing up, huh? Boat sales must be up. This is Pessa. Old enough to drive. And there's an Escalade down there that there's a couple of girls that Billy Wedge thought he knew. But apparently these girls had a little more spunk than the ones Billy's accustomed to. So look it, we've got some incredible items. We do have a couple of changes. The lunch with Lindsay Lohan, it's not canceled, it's just postponed. 60 to 90 days, pretending on good behavior. So lunch with Lindsay is on. The other thing is, my friend, a lot of police don't plug. A lot of police here in Mashpee love a good chase as much as you do, so drink heavy and enjoy. But the famous filmmaker John Stinson is here, ladies and gentlemen. He just completed his last film with Mel Gibson. John has brought Mel's new video on dating etiquette. Will you ever work with him again?
In a minute.
In a minute. See, folks, this is audience participation, so don't be shy. Wedgie, that's it. Pull up a chair. Quinny, don't let him steal your beer. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I've also been asked on behalf of Bobby D from Twins at Fenway Park, anybody that can prove that they're at the golf tournament today, 40% off for the rest of the summer at Twins at Fenway Park. We all know there's no markup in retail at Twins, all right? So here we go, folks. We got the first item, and I understand Gene Crowley bought this last year. It's a one-of-a-kind. I got, what's his name, man? I got Kevin Bannon. What's his name? Johnny. Fantastic. How you been, by the way?
Very good.
How are the Genius Cigar Girls? Were they here today?
Oh, they were here.
Are they here?
They were here. They get out of here, especially.
Is it a new crop this year?
Yes, it was a new. For some reason, the blonde didn't want to come back.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez, and that's a damn shame because my restraining order just ended yesterday. So we have. Is this the golf bag?
That's the golf.
This is the golf bag, ladies and gentlemen. The beauty of it will be personalized, monogrammed. This comes complete with a flat screen TV, holds a 30-pack, and an ice maker at your disposal. So here you are. For the. Oh, wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, who was surprised that the only question ever to be asked at any one of these events is from Karen? Karen, do you have a question, honey?
How many are in a 30-pack?
How many in a 30-pack? I don't know. Let me call 411 for 911's number. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, she's a real natural blonde. This is amazing. Oh, gifts like this, Billy, can you believe it? She just lobbed one right to me.
Somebody asked that.
Where's John? John, does anyone ever recognize that voice? I'm like in a crowded bar, there's 14 people, all of a sudden, wow, watch this. Hey, come on out to watch this! Oh my God, Carol is right here with us. But the Crowleys are awesome, I love them. Which, by the way, can I introduce the 8 people that aren't Crowleys while you're here? So, Kevin, in all the confusion, what did Gene Crowley just bid on this?
What did Gene Crowley?
Here we go.
Where's
This is a once again, very exclusive, only kid on your block to own a Hit It and Hope golf bag. How much for it? He'll give me $1,000. $1,000 I have right there. Oh, look at this. Parting with this first communion money. Mr. Standard, nicely done. I love it. George Washington rolls his eyes as he opens his wallet. $1,500 I have right there, $2 grand I have in the back, and how about $2,500? $2,500, we can also do a female version of this. Complete with makeup case and a little mani-pedi going for the second hole. $1,500 I have and $2 grand I have, and how about $2,500? $2,500, how about the $2,500 off quiet all of a sudden? You're waiting for the trip? Yeah. Well, if you're going to go on the trip, you might as well go with a new golf bag. $2,500 I have right there. He can even bid, but I took it anyway. $3 grand is what we need. How about the $3 grand I have right there? $3,500 is what we love. How about the $3,500? 35, Carolyn, all the confusion. What did you say? You had a question? No fucking. Whoa, hey! In the famous words of Joe Biden, this is the best effing luau I've ever been to. $4 grand for swearing, $4,500 is what we need. $4,500 we got right there. $5 grand is what we love. How about the $5 grand? $5 grand lift tickets at Wachusett going up. $5 grand is what we need. How about the $5 grand? $5 grand I have right there. Apparently.
Asshole, stop.
Kevin,
let them
he's
know.
talking to you.
Let them know.
Gene, Kevin just told me he found a parrot in his garden this morning and said, "Good morning, you cheap."
Joe got number 1.
Oh.
This is number 2.
Number 2.
And every year we'll be going 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everybody knows it's so much better to be number 2 than number 1.
Hey, I like my number 2 better than my number 1.
I got a beauty, but that's your imagination. In all the confusion, what did you just say, $6 grand? $6,000 we have for number 2. $6 grand we have, and how about $6,500? $6,500, she gave me the figure. Apparently that means bid. $6,500 is what went love. $6,500, how about the $6,500? I got $6 grand once. $6 grand twice.
She's afraid.
The old pro from New Seabury is here. Tommy Reardon knows every poor little kid in Dorchester that wanted to play an oceanfront golf course rather than Presidents in Quincy. We just call Tommy Reardon and say, Father Lane from St. Brendan sent me down here to play. Tommy, what did you do with all that money over the years, giving lessons here at New Seabury? Can you get to $6,500? $6,500 is what we love. $6,500, I got $6 grand from Gene Crowley once, twice, third and last call. Stole $6,000.